So every time we try to use a substance to balance our emotions, or of course of our mind too, we are putting power outside of ourselves, and that creates a lack. So every time you feel an emotion, for example, you feel nervous, something bad happens, or you encounter someone that is bad vibes, you can shake it off. You need to smoke, and that creates a vice, a dependency. And for people that, for example, are more um, energetically sensitive, we cannot have dependencies outside of ourselves because we are dragged by forces that are not for our greater good, for our body, for our emotions, or anything like that. So, for example, tobacco, marijuana is things that are a little bit more easy, I would say, are more okay used. Have a lot of uses on therapies, and tobacco could be smoked on the whole old ways. So I don't know. I think if we have to come from the point that we are sovereign beings trying to regulate ourselves through our day, through our stresses, to deal with our emotions. But the problem is we do that in very bad ways. For example, I'm now going to trigger some people. So, for example, a very hard example, a person that kills their girlfriend or boyfriend because they were feeling jealous, or they were feeling an emotion and were unable to deal with that. So this way you can see that whole emotions need to be dealt in the best way possible. With all the maturity we can learn through our lives to manage them. So, uh, enfim, eu. Ok, eu tô I'm talking on my own language. Anyway, so. I'm growing tired. Anyway, um, we have a blueprint, a divine blueprint, which is an energy that flows through everything. And most humans, maybe, I don't know, but we can subvert this connection somehow, especially on this era. Like, we are maybe on the Kali Yuga or at the end of it, like some um, some traditions speak about. And I think devices might be like something that we make to avoid being on this energy, because every time we try to go on through um, a drug or cigars or alcohol or sex or people, or avoiding our own silence, we are actually um, suppressing this divine blueprint. So yeah, maybe I'll talk more on another video. Especially people that may be labeled as Satanists, people that are too severed from this energy, either because they have too much trauma, they are too dense, uh, too much focused um, on the physical energies that can create a dependency, extreme dependency, where people actually start to disconnect completely from the divine source. So yeah, Yeah, what you think about it? Leave in the comments, and that's it for now.